Most traders know the patterns. Breakouts, gap fills, bounces off the 9 EMA. And yet, most still fail, not from a lack of knowledge. They fail because they're trading without context. Would you drive blindfolded on the freeway? That's what it's like trading without understanding market structure. Are we trending, consolidating, or reversing? Which setups fit today's environment? What levels truly matter and which are just noise? Market context answers all of that. That's why every morning I post a clear market context and game plan. It's the same blueprint I use before every trade. You'll know if we're in expansion or contraction mode, when to trust the open or fade it, whether a gap will run or reverse, where traders are trapped and where price is likely to react. With context, you're not chasing, you're executing. If you want to trade with clarity and conviction, read the daily game plan by 9 a.m. EST on Substack. Join us live on Discord and YouTube. It's not about seeing more setups. It's about knowing which ones matter before the bell rings. Hey traders, welcome back to our daily market analysis. Today, I want to share our pre-market insights and break down our trading day grading system that helps us stay consistent and disciplined. Let me start with our grading system. We rate each trading day from A to F based on 3 key factors: market conditions, trade execution, and risk management. An A day means perfect execution in ideal conditions, while an F represents missed opportunities or poor risk management. For example, in today's pre-market call, we identified key support levels on the S&P 500 with a particular focus on the 60-20 resistance zone. Our analysis suggested a potential breakout trade, and we planned our entries accordingly. The biggest lesson from today's session: sometimes the best trade is no trade at all. When market conditions don't align with our strategy, staying on the sidelines is often the smartest move. Want to join us for live market analysis? We stream every trading day on YouTube, where we break down market movements in real time and share actionable insights. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to catch our next stream. Remember, consistent profits come from disciplined trading and proper risk management. See you in the next analysis. Good morning, everyone. How you guys doing? Can you guys hear me? Let's do just some mic texting.
Good morning.
Good morning, Vivek. How you guys?
Hey, how's it going?
Very good. How was your weekend?
It was good, enjoyable, rested.
I think that my microphone seems like a freeze.
Sorry?
It seems like my camera freezed. I'm not sure whether you guys can see me or not on the camera.
Oh, no, I cannot. I think there's a chart or something
Yeah,
going
right.
on.
Let me see. Try here. Oh yeah, here you go. You see me now, right?
Yeah, I can see you now. Yep.
Perfect. All right. So let's do that. So, all right, market is gapping up. Interestingly, as I was expecting, because last 2 days, Thursday and Friday, was really a big sell-off, and since the Friday, if you can just see here, really interestingly, so this is where the market opened on August 3rd, and yeah, and then it's just basically ripping after that, and it's just making new highs. And this looks so beautiful. We'll see that how far it is go. And if I just remove the pre-market data, so we can see that the August 1st high is 6,310. Um, and then there's a whole gap, almost 50 points gap. Right now, we are very close to 6,303, the ES, very close to the high of the August 1st. And that is really interesting to see that how market can easily push up and then move back further up as well. All right, so let's see here. My pen is working now. I was just trying to fix the pen. So you look at it here, but why it doesn't load my account? Just give me 1 second. Let me fix it. So I basically, what happened on the weekend. I didn't mention to you. So you remember last week I bought the new system, but it was crashing it in middle of the sessions. Give the blue error and then just restart. So I went on the weekend and replaced my system again, and then I spent whole Saturday just to reinstall and set up everything. So I just
Oh,
noticed, yeah. So I just noticed that the my Epic Pen is not yet activated here on this system.
mhm.
I'm not sure how to refresh the my license.
I'm sure if you contact them, they will give it to you.
Yeah, I think it said try for free when I click on something.
Because I did move it from my previous computer to this one. I did um, have them transfer the license.
I mean, I can clearly see my activation code here, but it's just that the how I transfer it to my the pen installed. So if I go here, Epic Pen account. You know what? I will maybe if I'm not able to fix it, then I'll just do it later. Let's just use what I have right now. I may not able to draw all the shapes, but let's do that. So here, look at this. So right now we are very close to here 6,300, and this is
Mm.
a high which is above 6,310, and then we have a very nice gap here, almost 40 points gap, and we opened here somewhere on Sunday evening, and then we moved all the way here. So it's really interesting. Now we need to see that whether we find the resistance here or we're just going to go up and close all the gap here. That is going to be interesting, and we should not be biased from anything from the prior act price action or something. It can do anything easily from both perspective.
Mhm.
sharing my screen here as well. Okay, I'm sharing my screen on the Discord as well, right? Okay, perfect. So how was the weekend overall on the YouTube, guys? I'm gonna do more detailed analysis, and that will help you to understand that how I see the market and what will be the price action we're looking at towards. Um, 6,300 seems like a important level. A lot of prior resistance I see. So there's definitely a zone which we need to be careful while watching it. It's just not going to be the any level which can easily be break. So if you look at already, even in the pre-market, we have a couple of times. If I just go here on the smaller time frame, you can see here we had a one rejection on 63.10, coming back down now, right? And this is the morning candle as well. So we are very close to the morning candle. And what I really wanted to see now, based on this, are we going to hold this gain, this triangle, or are we going to sell it off and come back down? And if we start selling off now, there's a high possibility that we can retest this area, which is the double bottom area of the previous candles. Morning, Dan. How was your weekend? Good, 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 good. Yeah. What do you say, Vivek? What do you see? Do you see anything interesting in the market?
Mhm. Yeah, I'm thinking what is the, because nothing changed in terms of news, right?
Mm-hmm.
It, it's just that, of course, there was a weekend in between, and the market got a little bit stabilized probably, but the news cycle hasn't changed much. Job report did not get changed, right? Nothing changed.
Yeah.
It's just a relief rally or a dead cat bounce, or it can recover. That's what I'm thinking. Because tariffs are looming for sure for some countries. August 7th, right? August
Yeah.
10th or 10th, I think. Is it 10th or something like that? Yeah, but definitely we got a good rally in the pre-market since yesterday 6 p.m. It's rising. Yeah, of course, it made a double bottom also in the last couple of hours. Since 7 a.m. It went down all the way to 629, 94 or 95, and then went up, and then went down, and then went up again. So it tried to retest the pre-market low, right?
Mm-hmm.
The and then it did not go down below that. And it's above the VWAP too, so it shows strength. So hopefully we go up. That's what my thought is.
Yep. I think we'll see that. It could be the retest of the prior low and then before moving back up again.
Yeah.
Or maybe straight come, move back up and then later on come back down. We'll see the scenario. I'm looking at the earnings as well today. We have the one key earning, which is the PLTR. We also have a Berkshire earning. I think it's already should have done is a opening before the bell, Berkshire, and then the PLTR is after the close. And what else do we have in the earning? Because the earning could have been the a major flow of the movement as well. So we saw that on Thursday when the Microsoft and the Meta has a beautiful earning, and that resulted into the profit taking event. As if people are waiting for that movement, and then all institutions are starting um, really taking profit. And we can see, if I show you the daily, you're gonna see that since the since the April third week, we have not seen a consecutive two red days like that. So if
Hmm.
you go back here on somewhere between the May 19, 2021, we see the one red day and then consolidation and the retest of 21 EMA and then bounced. And then so far until this time, we are holding 21 EMA. This is just the Friday where we have lost 21 EMA and we have seen a sudden flush. Right now, we are way close to the or above the 50 SMA. That could be the support level. So it could be possible that uh, market continue to sell off and then come back, retest this area, and then move back up, or go further up and then come back down and retest. So the two scenarios I'm looking at it right now, it's in the middle of the range. So what we really need to see that whether ES can reclaim the Friday highs or not. If it can claim the Friday highs, then there's a likelihood that the we're gonna close the gap. And if we cannot go and claim the high, there's a likelihood that we can come back and test the downside. So right now, definitely ES and NQ are making lower highs. So VWAP would be very important, which is close to 62.95 area. So if you go to the 5-minute chart, and you're gonna see that we have a high, we have a low, right? And then if we wanna say this is a lower high, and we need to see whether market make the lower lows, or this is the triple bottom area and market bounce from here. So that one we need to see now. So definitely this area is in play.
That's correct. Yeah, it is in play. It is in play since 4 a.m. at least, right? Since
Yeah,
yep.
yeah. And this is in play is because it also coincide with you know the close to the high of the Sunday evening. Sunday evening high is 60 to 90. Then we have, before 4 o'clock, or maybe you want to say the Asia high, close to 60 to 92. And and then throughout the London session, we made the new high, but we're holding this,
Hmm.
right? So
Yep.
definitely that is in play.
Yeah, yesterday I was looking at it. It started at 62, 68. What was the 6 p.m.? It is 60 to 52 is the lowest. It hasn't looked back to the lows, right?
Yeah,
At all. Like it just kept going up. Of course,
exactly.
yeah. Of course, it's consolidating right now, but it hasn't dipped a lot. It's almost 50 points, right, in ES, which is quite a bit.
Yeah. And is making the a very tight range. And even if you look at the NQ, you can see NQ is much more stronger, which is still above the high. So we saw the structure on the ES. ES is making the lower highs, but if you look at the NQ, NQ every time in the new high. Um, and it is way above the VWAP. And even ES is above the VWAP as well, but uh, it's from the structure perspective making lower highs, but not the NQ. NQ still very, very strong. So
Yeah.
definitely there's a divergence, and I wanted to share some highlights that I'm working on in the background in the last few days, and there are a lot of good changes are coming into our group, in our community. I'm working hard on the background to do that. Still working on it. It's just the early news, but we're gonna share as we move along on the on a transition level, so you can see what we really did here. So if you go to the daily reports section on our smarttraders.com, and you're gonna see that we have uploaded our daily trade log. So you can go here and access our trade log. What we're going to do is update as we call out our trades. You can come back here and see our trades here. Uh, that is going to be helpful for you guys to see our performance, and as well as you can learn those from those triggers, that why I call it, and then you can learn, and you can back engineer or back test those ideas. The other thing I wanted to share is if you go back to the my membership, um, I'm planning to do some new things for you guys to help you out. That we're gonna start the Monday onboarding sessions. Those new members gonna join. We're gonna give you the structure that how you need to organize yourself. Tuesday, I'm gonna talk about just the beginner strategies for you to help you understand. And the Wednesday series we already have, which is the advanced market context and strategies. Those are beginner, they can also attend that, and those who are advanced, they're attending as well. And then Sunday, I'm planning to do a week ahead planning session where we can meet for 30 minutes, 40 minutes. We can look ahead, how I see the market, what happened in the over the week, just a recap, and uh, an overall big picture review for you guys to understand. And everything you can get it right now is just the early, and I have a plan to raise the price close to the in the next few weeks as we go grow. So this is a early sign up, early bird discount with all these classes and the chat room, everything included right now, but it's not going to last forever. So this is a chance if you're really interested in. I'm going to soon increase the price um, of everything. What do you feel, Vivek? What do you think about those changes?
Yeah, those are exciting, definitely. Um, lot, lot of things to learn, right? As well as progress for everyone.
Exactly. And one thing, the differentiating factors is would be that this is not the recorded videos. So you're gonna learn the beginner strategies directly, live with me and understand those strategies. And it's not going to be a recorded video where you can say, oh, this is the ABCD pattern, how learn it. I'm gonna walk you through from the recent trades, those patterns. So this is going to be a game changer if you're really interested in learning and improving your day trading. And so this all these classes are going to be the live classes, not the pre-recorded sessions. And right now it's just 150 bucks. And if you don't like it, you can stop, monthly. Um, but it's not going to last forever. Once we have set up everything, which I have planned in the next 25 days, 30 days, we're going to do everything more organized as a more organized community. So you're not going to get more foundational pricing, you're going to get more higher prices then. And always look for our trade log that's going to really help you to improve your trading.
Yeah, so no major earnings today, except for, of course, Berkshire Hathaway and
In the PLTR, maybe.
Yeah, TLCR.
PLTR is a symbol of a growth market right now. A lot
Yeah.
of it's really moved a lot in the recent, in fact, the last 1 year. So definitely, uh, yeah. But yeah, you're right. And anything on this week, or there's nothing even in the whole week.
This week there is AMD. AMD tomorrow. AMD is
AMD.
tomorrow,
Okay, so AMD
and
could be the
then
important one.
yeah, and then of course on Wednesday it's Uber and Disney. Those are the major ones in the morning, and then on Thursday it's Lilly, which is a big one. Of course, it's
Yeah.
pharmaceutical. Then Friday, I think Fubo. Fubo is not super big. So yeah, not like nothing like Google or Microsoft in this week, but Palantir is definitely
Perfect.
is a big player. And then Wayfair is in the morning, so it must have come out already. Wayfair and Berkshire Hathaway.
Yeah, so this is kind of seems like
And
this kind of a silent week, and when there's a silent week, not too
yeah,
much going on, it's really mean that they can move the market direction because not a lot of things are expected at this point. So
yeah, they have employment trends at 10 a.m. Today. CB employment trends, but that I don't know how much effect it'll have because we already had the
yeah,
big one last weekend, right? Last week.
yeah,
Durable
yeah,
goods at 10,
yeah.
factory
I
orders
think
at 10.
this
Yeah.
interesting for Finviz. I only see the factory order. Are you looking at the forest factory? Where are you looking on these?
There are
Okay,
there is another
okay,
channel, Trading
okay.
Terminal, where I look.
Okay. Well, on the Fenways, I have only factory order, but usually the Forex factory is the the channel which provides everything.
Yeah, yeah, factory orders is also there, but there are multiple things coming up, right? So which one is important is what we have to pay attention to.
Perfect. All right. So I'm just gonna wait a few more minutes, and then we're gonna do a deep dive into our analysis. Right now, ES is definitely holding the VWAP, and NQ still over the highs. So no way you can think of any shorting anything at this point. It's very strong.
Yeah.
A very strong market at this point.
So President Trump is looking for a replacement for the Fed chair as well as the BLS chair, Bureau of
Yeah.
Labor chair.
I think that could be. Let's see how does it pan out because because there's going to be a lot of pressure. It's not going to be easy.
And for Fed, he cannot replace right now, but he can name someone, right? So that itself puts a little bit pressure because the new one will have some more say. But again, I don't know how much a chair can do because as we discussed the other day, right? There are 12 members in the Fed, and each has a vote. So it's a majority vote, right? So
Hmm.
the Fed chair is just the face of the whole thing, but 12 people vote, and each vote has its own
Exactly. Yeah.
value. Uh,
And it's going to be, and it's basically is
and
also
most,
the institutional independence, right? And
yeah,
it's just not one chair. It's also the future, right? Although the unless you have a whole due process in place where you have an evidence where you can justify of removing Fed chair, but
yeah,
with the right forum. But if you use the presidential power, that's just gonna open, too much problem and chaos, because then any president can do, and that's just gonna not gonna work if you're really in the favor of institutional independence.
yeah. America is different than other countries, right? So they cannot just, if they try to remove the Fed chair, then it'll have international effect. The currency and dollar is an international currency, not
Exactly.
just U.S. currency, right? So
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So almost 2 minutes remaining. Let's do the pre-market analysis, and we're gonna go deep dive. So that will help you to understand how I'm looking at it. The thing. So just give me 1 second, and we're gonna do the analysis. All right. So let's start with the ES. Right. We saw extreme downside move coming in after Thursday when we saw a beautiful, awesome results from Microsoft and Meta. And we saw that on Thursday, this gap up turned into a profit distribution or profit taking by the institution, and we saw continuation of that move. Uh, 2 days of very engulfing bearish candle on the daily chart. And if we just go back and look at it, what was happening in the previous days, you're going to see that after April third week, maybe close to 22, 23rd, we can clearly see that market was in the uptrend up to the July 30th. And we have not seen any time in all these 3 months breaking below the 21 EMA. Only one time in the June month, it just gapped down and opened under the 21 EMA and immediately bought back up from that. And from there, you saw 12 days of rally, and then continuation of consolidation, and then another rally. So now the question is that is this the profit taking rally is over, or there's another leg down is remaining? So now if you look at it right now, definitely we're going to say the trend has disturbed. The up momentum on the upside has now breached. Um, the last sell off on the Friday went down all the way 62.37.50, and I was basically live on the other bookmap stream that afternoon on Friday, and I asked them to guys to go long on 62 40 area in the afternoon, and we saw a big run. But then after that, again, retest of the VWAP and then came back down. Now, from the Sunday evening, the market opened, it's gapped down, but then bought back up, and then another, continuation of Monday morning or early Asia and London session is continually going back up. ES and Q both over the VWAP. But on the daily chart, you can clearly see they are under the key moving averages, basically 21 EMA and then the other 9 EMA rolling averages. Now, if you look at the 30-minute chart or 60-minute chart, just to find the trend, right now we definitely is in the reversal trend coming in. Now, this reversal is going to hold off the moment market going to open, or it is going to continue because it has a potential to further move back up. The Friday, which was the August 1st, high is 63,114, which is I'm going to mark. 63,114 is the high. Right now, we are almost close to 6,300 on ES trading. If we have breakout over 63.14, there's a high likelihood that we're going to close the gap, which is 63.58. We have a big gap on Friday down, so this is a big gap here. If it's gonna go over the highs, it might have a potential to break out and close the gap as well. But if it's field rejection, close to 63.20 or 30, or in fact the couldn't break even the high of the day, then we see a downside move coming in and retesting the Friday's lows before we decide what needs to be done. Any question, guys, before we go and look at the NQ? But it's pretty clear for us that it is the reversal coming in is in play right now. We have the 62.90 level and then 63.14. It is in a very tight range of 10-14 points. What market going to do? That's where we're going to join. Just give me 1 minute and I'm going to do the NQ analysis as well. So if you look at the NQ is much more stronger. It's over the highs. Just retested again the pre-market high, which is 23,074. We clearly see that the high of the Friday is 23 2,000 or 23,100, and that's what I'm saying, that this is a key level for me to see whether market can break this level or hold this. Because if we cannot hold this or break out, then it's likely possibility is that we're going to go and see the downside move. And for me, this 23,000 to 23,800 or 100 points range, that's the crucial. That's we would need to really see that whether NQ can hold this or break out. If it's going to break out, there's another 300 points range will be open on the upside. But if it fails, we see the rejection. We see another 300 points, 200 points range, and go back and retest the prior low. So very clear, 6,300, 6,310, and 6,290. These three positions, just to understand the range. In NQ, we have a clear range of 23,000, 23,100, or 22,950 area, or 980 area, whatever you're gonna say. I like to go with the whole numbers, but these are the areas which are gonna give us the confluence whether market wants to move in the one direction or the other. Any question, Vivek? Any question, other guys in the Discord or the YouTube?
No, pretty clear. We have to wait and see, of course, at this time, right? It's Monday too, and you always say that Monday is also a reversal day.
Exactly.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
right? After
Yep.
10.
Because see why it is, you need to understand, because the Monday you have a lot of orders coming out from the weekend and the overnight, right? So a lot of people, traders who the bottom fishing, they might have went long on the Friday bottom, and they are in the money right now. Those who are shorted on the Friday, they must be feeling the pain, right? Because it's very close to the opening price range. So if it gonna further start coming back down, then those who went long, they start taking profit. If it start breaking out, then the short started going to closing it, and traders like us, we're going to join the trend on the upside. So it's gonna create a momentum into our direction. So that's why sometimes that create impact in the first 15-20 minutes of the volatility, because different people joining it. Once market settled down after 30 minutes, 40 minutes, you say, you know what? Shorts are squeezed. New trader came in, they already made the money on the long trades. Now there are no new buying orders, and if they don't want it to stay there, they might be going to flip and come back down. The theory is like that. That's why, or it's the other way, right? If market is downtrending, so maybe a lot of people shorting it, they cover on the Monday morning. We people like us, we short join the short, and once everything settled down and no one else to short, then market reverses and go back down. It's just the theory is like that. That's why they say that once the open orders settle down in the first 30 minutes, 40 minutes, that's why you see the reversals. And sometimes doesn't really happen. Sometimes just market wanted to go in one direction and continue to go down. But most of the time, that's why we see the reversals.
Yep. On the 30-minute, if we look, NQ has never looked back since
Exactly. Yeah.
yesterday night.
It's all bullish, extremely
Yeah,
bullish. Very good point. Yeah. Very good observation,
yep,
Pratik. Yeah. ES is still trying to make lower highs. We saw previously on the
yeah.
5 minute chart, but NQ no, NQ is just ripping.
So you think PLTR is such a big player now that it can
It's not going
move
to
the
move the market,
markets?
but is that the growth sentiment will be there. If the results will be good, then people are going to bet that there is still the long potential remaining. Uh, but this is just going to be another profit taking opportunity. It could easily be, right?
Yeah,
So, but I'm saying that look at it was just last year. If you look at it, maybe it's $30, $20, and then it's just moved all the way to the $100. That just shows that that it has the potential,
hmm,
not as such to move the market, but just move the sentiments.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
It's AI basically, and also government
exactly.
contracts, right? A lot.
Very well said. Yes, it has a lot of government contracts.
So there is an R4 here for
So it's
NQ
exactly this level. This is
and
an
it's
NQ just broke R4 basically,
yeah,
but yeah, but ES
broke
is way
R4.
way below now.
That's the
Exactly. Yeah.
divergence you're talking about, right? So we cannot just go long on NQ because still ES
Yeah.
is not
Exactly.
yet
Yes.
close to
Yeah.
R4. Yeah, that's a good segue to the thinking, right? Sometimes we just look at one market, but the way you teach and the way you like um, uh, put this importance on the divergence, I think it's super good, super nice to learn and process. because we just look at sometimes if you're looking at Tesla, you
Mm,
just look at Tesla, right? Or similar companies. But then if Nvidia is not happy, then Tesla will not be happy either, right? They sometimes they just act
exactly.
together
So
also,
the point
even
is
though they
that
are independent.
it may move, it may not move. The point is that when you put your real money online, and you wanted to make money, you need to just make sure that odds are in your favor. If odds are not in your favor and have the 50-50% chances, it's better not to take it. So this trade, it might break out or it might break not out, right? I don't know. But for me, this is just a 50% chance of breaking out. It's a low probability trade. And you can see here, it just failed, right? So
Yep,
why you need to take the 50%, edge trade? It's moving doesn't mean that you need to participate in it. Just need to wait. Just wait for your right setup, and that's it.
yep. So do you also look at
No,
60 minutes
no, I think I
sometimes?
just open it mistakenly, but no, I just look at the more 30 minutes. Unless I see a lot of noise and I really wanted to see a bigger trend, then I just go. But I don't make decisions by looking at it. Any question, guys, on the YouTube, on the Discord?
So incidentally, that 2337 level where it made a little double
Mm,
bottom, it's also
yeah,
R3. So, so it's kind of respecting
exactly.
R3 at least in the last few
Yeah.
hours.
And that's the observation you need to see, that what levels are respected, and exactly that's the way you need to plan out.
So no pre-market trades for you today?
I basically did just one trade um, at 7 o'clock here. Just shorted it. It
Hmm.
took maybe 10-15 points. Just it. That was thinking, okay, it's just gonna make the level. Um, that's it. Nothing big size. And see, right now it's really consolidating. There is a divergence. At the time when I took it here, I think it's seven. If you can see both ES and NQ at both the same time, you're gonna see that both are selling off at the same time. But that was the only time when NQ sold off on this candle, and after that it's just moving back up. So then there is no point of trading it.
Hmm.
I think it's the day would be the day which I want to market. So if I would rank this day, so far the way the price action is, I wouldn't be very overly excited about the day, but it could be a chop before it take any direction. So morning could be just the B plus morning, where it doesn't break out a little bit and then start chopping around over the VWAP before it finally make the decision what they want to do, right? But if we see aggressive action on the one side or other, and then the continuation of the trend, once it changes after the market open, then we'll decide. But right now, you can clearly see that NQ is just in this small box, all right, and it's really tight, and no pullback so far. So could be that it move a little bit up and then pull back, come back down, and then move back up sharply, or it's just gonna lose all the Sunday night and the Monday morning gains. It could also possible, very much so. But I'm not overly bearish, but not overly bullish as well. So it's a bit neutral price action at this point. Yes, it moved a lot, but it's also moved down a lot as well. So, and you can see here, right? So we are basically within those ranges, but definitely making waves and making new highs. So yeah, I'm not really more excited about this today. It's really slow at this point, and clearly we have a divergence here. Guys on the X, if really appreciate if you give a thumbs up, and feel free to ask any questions if you have. And I want to share the good news that we reached over 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. So really appreciate all the support you have given to us. And if you want to like to join our pre-market analysis, please join us and feel free to join the conversation, ask the question, and join our free Discord community.
So the European markets have been up in the night. So Asian markets are also positive, except for Japanese. Japanese market is down a little bit. The rest is all up. FTSE is up, DAX is up, stocks is up. I was thinking stocks will be down because of this Switzerland tariffs, but that's also not down. So they're hoping that it'll recover.
And I think the overall trend is just going to be bounced by sell-off last few days. It's really a big sell-off, over 5% sell-off. But market has already moved a lot. But the question we need to see that what happened once market going to open, because uh, there might be profit taking from the people who have bought it on the Friday, took the risk, hold overnight over the weekend. Now their time for them to take a profit. Yeah, very slow. Look at this down the way market is moving. Uh, it's gonna be interesting to see. It's really, really, really slow price action at this point.
Yeah, it's just waiting for something, kind of, right?
Exactly. Good morning. Good morning, Hadrise. Yeah, so we're looking at the key levels here. On the ES, we're looking at the 6,300, whether the market or ES can hold 6,300. And once it can hold 6,300, the next would be to see that whether ES can break out over 6310 to 15 area. If it can break out, then we can look for the upside move. But if it fails here, these levels, this ranges, then there's likelihood that the ES can go and retest the Friday low. But I would encourage not to take any trade between the 62.90 to 63.10 is a very tight range. We don't know where market going to move. But once we see a clear momentum and breakout in one direction, then we can join that direction. And similarly, NQ is really strong at this point. But the idea is the same, that if NQ holds and breakout over 23,100, then we look for the upside move. And if it fails, then we look for the downside move, because NQ has a bigger room of almost 100 points. But we need to be not to be overly short-sighted or short biased unless we start breaking down below 23,000. If NQ hold those levels, then we do not need to be uh, uh, worried about it. So essentially, what I'm saying, that this is the neutral zone for both NQ and ES. And if it's going to see the breakout or breakdown under this, that would be the trade for us, the big trade. Uh, Within this range is a neutral range right now.
Yeah, I saw that suddenly Nvidia and AMD went down
Yeah.
for some reason, but NQ hasn't been affected by that at all. So
So if we look at it, let me just see the what market looks like here. So SPY is almost up. What is that? Why it's not showing to me? Just give me 1 second. It's here. So here we go.
Tesla went up a little today because um, the shareholders approved $29 billion for Elon Musk.
Oh yeah,
That's the opposite of what would happen otherwise, right? Like,
just to motivate him.
so people want, like in any other company, if a company gives like $29 billion to the CEO, it'll probably go down, right?
Yeah. Well,
But
this is
in Tesla is opposite.
right. So now we're breaking out. Look at the in a NQ retesting 23,100, still holding nicely. ES is still under. All right, guys. Good luck.
Wow.
All right, first move up. NQ broke 23,100. As I was saying, that it could be the first move going to be upside. ES is still below the pre-market low. We're going to see what happened next here. That is important uh, whether ES and NQ can go above the opening price of the Friday session. Very big movement, very big move here. 63.10. This is the level we're watching it. So no trade for me. I'm still watching it. NQ made the really nice move up on the upside. Say this is a close to the resistance area, so remember always. Okay, rejection. Okay, so rejection came in. Look at this rejection. There's a big rejection, but I'm not sure whether, still, I'm not confident on the short side. Uh, Rather, it could be the upside move continuation. There's still some orders on the upside. I'm still watching it. I'm not trading this move.
But the good part is the divergence is going away, right?
Yeah, that's good. That's for sure. All right. So again, 63, 12, 10 is a rejection. 23, 120 is a rejection. We want to see what happens here. First 2 minutes are absolutely green, solid green candles here. Just put the 2 minutes so we can see here. So opening range is created between 2390 to 23120, so it's 30 points range. And ES has a 10 points range, so ranges are really good. Now what we need to see that whether the NQ hold this and break out over the highs. Both are over the highs. So I'm gonna look for the long side setup on the opening range. 23,120 could be a good setup with the 20-point stop loss. But not yet. I'm looking to see if we can get little one pullback. A very strong move on the both side. I'm looking for just one pullback if we can get it. Okay. So this is a nicer pullback. Let's see if we can get the pullback. Both 2 minutes are a little calm here. So if we can get this pullback, this could be an interesting pullback on the both side. Watch NQ. Still very strong. Don't have any pullback yet. I'm waiting to see if we can get a smaller pullback before we get into the trade. But it's really good bullish trend. A very extended 5 minutes. Almost 15 points move in the ES, and NQ is almost 50 points as well. It's just moving without me. I can't take this trade. It's really so bullish without any right risk reward here. I need to wait a little bit longer to pass it, but it's really strong bullish trend. That's exactly what we're expecting, but it doesn't give any smaller pullback for us to take the trade. Very good move on the both side, very strong, increasing volume. I think this is a really good setup. If we get the pullback to 63.10, I would love to take that, but I don't want it to go further up because it's just gonna be the more it's gonna go up, it's more likely it's going to be the short side setup.
Yeah, it'll become a Monday morning reversal then, right?
Exactly, yeah. It's a beautiful move up without any pullback here.
At least the 5 minute range is set now.
Yeah.
And it is at R6 also, so we can expect some pullback here, hopefully.
So we see a one indecision candle on the ES. Let's see that is this the candle or is just going to move further up? But this time is really, I don't want to go long here. It's really strong. It's not because it's strong I don't want to go. It's just that I don't know where's the risk reward here is. If I enter, where would be my stop loss? Well, what a beautiful move they had already without us. Okay, I'm gonna start looking at the indecision candles here, or ups, uh, doji, or any kind of a candle that's basically show us the rejection of this trend. I think that there is a potential another 30, another ES. There is another indecision candle on NQ. Likely, it can run another 35 points, or it can be a rejection candle here. I'm gonna look for the short in NQ, and my risk is going to be over the top, the 20 points. I'm short NQ. I'm short NQ. Let me see here. I can just put the NQ here. Just bring it here. I'm still short here. Just brought it for you guys here. Let's see, can it hold here? Come on, I want this to break under the lows. This is an important candle. It's making the double bottom here, which I don't like it. I want this to fail here. Still holding at this level. I don't like this pullback. Look at this indecision candle. That's why I showed it. Both ES and NQ had the indecision candle. Okay, ES is continuing down. Come on. I want NQ to come back down as well. So far is holding those moving averages, which is I don't like it. Still below those indecision candles. Okay, you see this indecision candle still below those indecision candles. So we still have a good setup. But if we're gonna start over the highs and go reclaim those, then we have to stop out. So still below the on those indecision candles. So holding it, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna stop out. I'm stopped out. I don't want to squeeze back, but this indecision candle failed, so I'm stopped out. into my first trade. I'm gonna wait a little longer. So do you see that this indecision candle, it was a perfect short here, but it failed. Okay, this is a really big move coming in. I'm gonna wait for this setup. It's likely possible it's gonna close over the gap now, the way it is moving very strongly. I'm gonna wait for this setup to get mature now. Seems like 21, 23, 200 is also going up. Wow, really strong. I think so. It's going 23, 250. If it's going to push this way, the way it is pushing, really strongly moving up. You just need to wait a little bit. Look at this move. It's really strong move came in. Still very strong. Look at this again, another pullback. I don't know what's happening. Is a squeeze going on here? I think it's likely I'm gonna wait for the Monday morning reversal. If it's gonna happen, I already had a one losing trade. Oh, yeah, here you go. Another push up. What's going on here? Very extended candle right now. I think it's going is going 23,250 close to, and ES is going close to 63.50. Not even the single red candle so far. Another indecision candle. Let's see what next coming in. Maybe another leg up. There are a lot of orders sitting on the upside, 23 to 30 on the NQ. Right? This is almost 10 seconds remaining, and it's going to be the 20 minutes going to over. And this is almost 20 minutes rally, just straight up. Okay. Let's see if it's going to break down here. I'm going to try one more attempt. Just not yet. Still holding, watching. AMD is really nicely moving back up. Tesla is making lower highs. Okay, momentum is slowing down now. Okay, this is the first pullback coming down now after the indecision candle. Let's see what it does. If it's going to break under 23,200, I'm going to go short. If it's not going to break under 23,200, I'm not going to go short. Okay, it's coming. Still holding 200. It's not breaking below. Still holding this 23,200. Seems like another leg up. It's holding another 23,200. Seems like another leg up. ES is still holding that. Another 15 more seconds. So it's another leg up. So I'm not yet inside the trade. It's just the way the crazy move is. Just wait for your setup. I think that um, we can consider 1 minute or 2 minute thinking of long, but there's not too much potential here. There's a lot of going to resistance. There is very shallow pullback, uh, and just straight up. There is no pullback. I'm personally not comfortable taking the risk uh, without knowing what will be the risk reward here. So if you look at on the 30 minutes here, they're straight up moving back up. I feel like there's a high potential to go on these levels. Um, uh, 63.40 now, and then 23 to 50 to 60 on the NQ. It's very possible that you're gonna get rejection somewhere here. 10 o'clock or 10:05 sometime get the rejection. So really strong rally. Uh, Either we need to get the pullback to the VWAP for the trend continuation. If we don't get the pullback to the VWAP, then we look for something to understand what's going to be the next. The very shallow pullback is not really easy to join the trend. Yes, if you're aggressive, you just need to fulfill your stream. I can see the trend, I can go long, but if there will be rejection and the pullback, it'll be harder for you to control the risk. So just wait. It's a Monday morning, high possibility of the Monday morning reversal. So I see another rejection on the 5 minutes coming in now. 1 minute, they both made the strong rejection here at 23,240. If it's gonna break under same thing, if it's gonna break under 23,200, I'm gonna start looking for the short trade. Um, so definitely on the NQ side, 23,200 could be in a strong area where we can consider shorting it. And I see the momentum coming in now. Um, let's see, another 15 seconds left. Yeah, it's just coming in. Definitely, it is. All right, guys, get ready for shorting it. I'm gonna go short here. Uh, After when I see how this candle ends. Okay, so it's closed, not completely bearish. I wanted to see a complete bearish, so I'm gonna wait a little bit more. I'm waiting a little bit more here. Guys, just don't preempt, don't anticipate the short, don't take the early entries. This trend has the potential to squeeze you out. Very boring session. Although it's this really strong session, but it's boring. Okay, still really holding very nicely. Very close to the resistance. I think you're very close to the failure now. Looking rejection close to 23 to 50 area. Oh, another leg up. Yes, that's good. I mean, if you can find the rejection here. I'm waiting. I'm ready to 10 o'clock. Okay, watch carefully. I'm gonna thinking of finding a place where we need to short. Just wait. Just wait. Don't. Just just be patient. It's almost there. Maybe another 1 or 2 more minutes. That's it. Just wait, or maybe 5 more minutes. But we are very close. Just wait. Okay, watch very carefully. I'm gonna go short NQ. Okay, under 245, I'm gonna go short. 23 245, I'm gonna go short. 123 245, I'm gonna go short. Okay, didn't go yet. So wait. There's another order sitting on the top side. You never know. It's gonna take one more push up. Okay. So then see here, the reason I was asking, look at this 2 minutes, another indecision candle, but it's still holding it. If it's gonna fail here under this, we're gonna go short. So I'm just waiting to see what happened. We want ES and Q both fail at the same time. So far it's holding it. Here you go. It's coming down. I'm gonna go short. The moment I'm gonna see the strong red candle ending here, another 3 more seconds. Okay, watch. If it's gonna break now under 23,240, you can short. Okay, I'm short. It about to came down and then suddenly move up, but I hope I'm not a mistake here. I think it looks good to me. There will be a risk, but it's a good risk reward. 20 cents stop, 20-point stop loss here has a good potential to move. Now this is a very important candle. We don't want to break out over the above 5 minute. Both candles has indecision candles on ESNQ. But we want to fail here. We don't want another leg up because that could be a strong squeeze if it's gonna go up now. Come on, we want this to come down. It's gonna get squeezed, can really squeeze really hard. Because if it's this indecision gonna fail, this is gonna be, if you look at the 5 minute, we have an indecision candle. But if this indecision candle gonna fail, it's gonna squeeze really, really hard. I'm gonna risk over the top. Coming down, come on. NQ tricked us, went below a little bit, 23, under 23,240 and moved back up. We don't want over 23,240 to hold this, come on. That's not gonna work if it's gonna hold this level. Two and a half minutes over. It's still holding that. I don't like that. Come on. ES is coming back down now. Come on, NQ. It's your turn now. It's your turn. Looks good to me now if it's gonna flush us. Come on. Come below 46. Come on. NQ is already below. ES is already below the. ES is way below. Come on, NQ. Okay, it's coming now. It's coming now. It's coming now. It's coming now. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Down, 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 down. More, more, more. Not enough. Come on. Come on. Come on. We want at least to go back below the 2200. I'm gonna put the limit order. Come on. Come on. Come on, my friend. Come on. At least we want at least I want 23,200, 23,200. Come on. Come on. Here you go. Good. Good. More down. Come on. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Good. I'm gonna put start trading now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. A little bit more push. I have both position in the both accounts right now. No, 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 no. I didn't get the order. Just the one from one. All right, the partial fell. It's really good. I have the two accounts. One I'm barely red, $40, and other I have $875 up. Um, so awesome trade so far. Anyone of you taking with me? I'm gonna reshort it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna reshort it. But I want to look at the setup. I want it to first turn green, and then we're gonna short it again. Um, so this is the profit look like. One account negative 40, and second account 875. How about you, Vivek? Did you take the trade with me?
Yeah, I
What?
did.
You're
Yep.
still?
I'm still. I did
Why?
not get out. I thought it'll go
No,
more
it
down,
will
right?
go, but the
So,
second leg. But the way the moving averages are all setting up, I wanted to first go a little bit green, and then we can look for the next trade.
yeah. So it looked like it was going to
Yeah,
23
I mean, I really wanted
200.
to do that, but the way they spiked, I say, you know what, just take it. Now, say, okay, this could be another leg. Okay, this could be the another leg. Uh, this could be another leg, and I'm gonna go the ES short at this trade. If it's gonna come under 63.32, I'm gonna short ES this time. All right. So our Discord members, uh, our YouTube members, all have taken the trade. It's look really awesome. So we are very green. Vivek, can you update the tracker?
Yeah, I have to. 23245 was the
Yeah,
entry, right, for this
23245.
one? And
Yeah,
23210
yeah.
exit. And what was the previous
Previous one
one?
was the join. Let me see here.
20.
It was the 23,155. 23,155
Huh?
and exit was 23,165.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll update it.
Okay, I think I still have the short. Still think that we can short ES, but I wanted to make a little more confirmation before we. I will take that. This is extremely bullish trend on the 5 minutes. Just the first red candle, and then again pull back up. So this is a strong momentum patterns here. So you can't just take the chance against it. So I wanted to really see coming down below. So if you look at the 5 minute, you can see here. Look at this, the way it is holding. This is the momentum patterns. These are not the short term uh, reversal patterns. Very strong. Okay, there is another order at 23,260 is looking like it's going to squeeze everybody there as well. The way it is moving, look at this. It's going to squeeze now, I guess. It can easily squeeze the way it is moving. Um, it's the 23,260 order which can 23,260 is really a big order. Yes, both these patterns are. Vivek, don't hold it, okay? If you're still holding it, just stop out. Don't hold this crazy shit. You're gonna re-enter later on because these
Yeah.
really strong. It can squeeze another 25, 30 points, and then you're gonna get stuck.
Mhm.
NQ just retested 23,260. There is another order at 23,280, 23,300. Man, this is extremely reversal trend. Don't come into this trend now. As I said, this 5 minutes was not at all a bearish move. We got lucky. We got the first move because we were waiting for the right entry. We took the profit, and look at this how it's moving. It's very strong. We need to wait either for the double top now or the clear rejection. Vivek, I was thinking, a lot of people would like to see the book map. And on our other stream,
Mhm.
there's more than 15, 20, 30 people are online. Uh, Maybe instead of
Mhm.
streaming the charts, maybe I should stream the book map and with the commentary. I think that could be the more beneficial. Otherwise, what do you think that if we stream the book map here as well rather than the charts? Okay. ES made the double top here. Let's see that does it reject here. NQ also making double top here. The previous high was 2364. It went all the way to 61 and then start halting it. So let's see what it does. If it's gonna fail here, I'm gonna go short, but I need a clear failure this time. So, Hydras, you think that I should stream bookmap instead of charts? What do you think, Vivek?
Yeah, it depends. Definitely, if people want to see the book map, because most people will have
Yeah.
charts on their own, right? That may not be there, but then you're making decisions based on charts
I mean,
quite a bit too, right?
we can just
So
do
it's a
the
mix.
just display. I mean, they can look the chart there. I can still
Yeah,
explaining them by looking at the charts. Uh, but we can just stream the book
yeah,
map. Okay. So if okay,
yeah, we can do that.
I wanted to see that how I can do the stream. And those who don't want to hear my voice, they can just mute, right?
That's not. Yeah, they want to definitely hear the voice as well, but they might be. Yeah, not sure. Are they just
Well,
looking at the chart?
30, 40 seconds remaining. I think its market is making double top, but very strong on the higher time frame at this point. I'm gonna see if we can find the rejection here again. See, ES and Q both are making double top on the 5 minute. Is and it's 2020.
Yeah, when do you normally see the Monday morning
No,
reversal? Like
it's usually
10:30,
come between 10 to
right?
10:45. Anytime it can come, depending on the pattern emerges.
Oh,
Sometime it take full 30 minutes, sometime
yeah.
full 45 minutes, sometime it's take 80 minutes, 60 plus, whole 10:30, after 10:30 it reverses. So, but right now, the more it's more started to hang around on these levels. It's just gonna count more consolidation. I like this because it's now 2 5 minutes rejection, but it's still very tiny range in consolidation. So it's really tough to take the bet here because there is a high likelihood that you can easily fail. There's no clear edge. So if I just turn into the 5 minute, you can see here we definitely have a topping tails, two topping tails. But look at it, that the consolidation 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, almost 30 minutes of consolidation happening on the top of the ES. That's not the bearish consolidation. The rejections comes in strong. They basically hit the reversal walls and they immediately pull back. The way it consolidating, it just seems to me that they are preparing for the another leg up.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
stocks are all up.
So because the way it is consolidating, it does not show me the sign that it's slowing down. Because this consolidation is really means that there is another leg up coming. I'm going to show into the next strategy classes that how the rejections look like. Uh, so if I wanted to short, I wanted to clearly coming below these two, in 5 minute indecision candles here on the 5 minute. If it's reclaiming those indecisions, that means that still buyers are there, and it's just going to be harder for us to short. This is not the short pattern for me. There's no edge here. It's 50-50 chance. Unless we see clearly coming, and coming out below these ranges. This is this range
Yeah,
is really bad.
but it's consolidating, but it's also like not
Yeah,
going up
so it
also,
can
right?
it can go now. That's what I'm saying.
So
It can make the new leg up if if it doesn't fail here. This triangle consolidation on a 30 minutes, uh, it's mean that it can go either way, right? This is the contraction happening. Um,
mhm.
So when the contraction happens, it's really mean that it can go anywhere. You don't have an edge. Usually, what you look for the short side, the sharp reversal is that market push back up and then fail like this. Right now, what we did is going long, big move up, and now we're consolidating here. So consolidating mean what? It can go make another leg up, right? Or it can fail, but that's a separate different pattern. This not the It's not the pattern what I was looking at the initially, which is the Monday reversal where sharp move up and then fail. That it can still fail, but now we need to see the failure first. Before we are saying that the first red candle could lead to a failure. Now I'm saying that it's a consolidation pattern. As far as it is above those indecision candles, there's no way we can short this. And there are a lot of traders is now planning to short here, right? So you know what happened when, right? When they all think for shorting it.
Yeah.
Get ready. Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm ready for both sides. ES is still holding. NQ is just a little bit big, coming down under 23,240 where we have shorted first time. But ES is really strongly holding those indecision candles. And when divergence happens, I don't like to trade those divergences, especially against the ES. If it's gonna fail and both of them fail together, then I will consider shorting it. Watching, watch here, watch. Problem is this it's holding so nicely. I don't feel like to pressing the button here. ES is holding very. This ES is really bizarre right now. I think it might be waiting for 10:30.
Is there a news in it?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not. I don't know. It's just the half an hour window. I definitely not wanted to short it here. It seems to me strong. Look at the ES. ES is still holding it. Look, it's another leg coming up. Look at this breakout.
Yeah.
That's why I was telling you not to short. I hope nobody has shorted it. Short at your own risk.
It's holding the 5 moving average on 5 minute.
Here you go. Here you go, breakout. ES broke out. What I told you. Do you guys believe on me or no? Hydro eyes. Wait, what did I say?
Yeah, that's right.
What did I say? This is not at all a reversal pattern. Now ES has just broke out over the highs, but still within the the key rejection levels. I wanted to wait to see what happened next. But this pattern is really strong pattern. We'll see what happened next. Hydroize, go message on the other stream and say that if you have shorted it, you should join our stream. Vivek, go write that on the stream. Because I can see definitely a lot of people are thinking, they're going to go short. So just say, if you have shorted it and you blow your count, you should have listened to me.
Yeah. I think it is topping a little bit, but yeah, nobody knows. Um,
See, yes, definitely I see slowdown, but I'm saying that this slowdown is a consolidation, no more, not really the reversal pattern.
Reversal. Yeah, it may not be a reversal for sure. But it's not like jumping up anymore.
But it could easily reject now after 10:30 because usually Monday reversal comes between the
It
range.
might.
But I'm saying when it's happened, I'm ready to short as well. But I'm saying that
Yeah.
it's it's just like you're cooking food, but the food is not yet ready. And if you're gonna eat now,
Yeah.
either you're gonna not gonna feel the taste, or you're gonna burn yourself because maybe So yes, we are in the right direction of
Yeah.
thinking, but the patterns are not yet there.
Hmm.
So if you need a patience here.
Yep. Agree. Yep. We gotta be sitting on
Come
our
on, go
heads,
Hydroize,
like
write it down on the other stream.
this. So Hydra is
It
on
is just
other
message.
stream also. Uh, the way the book map is that it has a lot of orders at the top and the bottom, so it's kind of a balanced book map. That's when they fool you, right?
Okay. The bookmap stream. Okay, it's 10:30 now. Let's see what happened now. This is another double top rejection. Let's see here. I'm looking. If it's gonna fail here, I'm gonna go short. But I want the ES to come below the over the highs as well. NQ weak a little bit, but ES is still holding nicely. I think NE is under 335 or NQ under 223, 2225 could be an important, could be a short.
Yeah.
335.
Uh,
Okay, wait, watch.
main
335 and 225.
NQ has gone below the five moving average
It's
on the
still
5 minute.
strong. It's still strong. Uh, I wanted to see the both coming down. Okay. If it's gonna go further down, I'm gonna go short. Still holding it. 2 to 5. Come on. No short for me. Under 2 to 5, I'm gonna go short. Okay, see, there's no short for me. So it's still holding that levels. So a lot of people are saying that. All right, I'm still $1,000, almost $800 positive, so I don't mind taking it and enjoying it. Yeah, because I'm telling you, this pattern is not the uh, reversal pattern, but it doesn't mean that you go long here because it doesn't have the potential. It doesn't have, you know, um, any energy left to go further up, but it can squeeze. Every time it's gonna feel like breaking down, even a short is gonna squeeze. Every time even a thing is going long, it's gonna come back down. Look at the AMD. AMD is breaking out over the highs. Is this your video, Vivek? Is sound coming inside? Then did you try shorting it to the end? Good, good. It's really strong. I think it's making another move up. I'm not touching it. Another 5 minutes remaining before the morning reversals comes in. If it's not the morning, then likely be the afternoon, which would be any afternoon reversal which come after 12:31, anytime after the um, London closes. All right, I think that this is going to be a boring consolidation. I'm definitely not shorting it. Right, watch. This is the first pullback coming again, but it's really holding nicely. We need to wait a little bit more time. If it's gonna fail and give us a clear sell-off, then I'm gonna go short. Definitely momentum is slowing down, but not yet. Okay, it's coming down. Let's see what happened now. Okay, I'm reading, getting over shorting. I'm gonna see how does it ends. Still have 10:40 is exactly the show the time when the short happens. Okay, watch. I'm gonna short here under 23,225. If it's gonna fail here, again spiking up. Watch. If it's gonna fail here, we have a chance. Okay, I'm short. I'm short. I'm gonna take the risk here. If you're gonna squeeze me, I'm gonna give 10 point squeeze risk. I'm gonna give maximum 42 to 44. Come on, come on. Just pushing down now. Come on, breakdown. Breakdown happening. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Good, 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 good. It's moving very nice. Come on, no, no, no pullback. There is a one pullback last time happen here. There's a possibility it's gonna go to 23,200 this time. Definitely has a potential. Come on, I want one spike down. Come on, good, good, good. Come on, come on. Here, I think this is an important candle. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Very nice. Come on, a little bit more. A little bit more. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's selling off. I'm gonna take the first partial here because I'm in the red in this, but I'm gonna keep my second at hold. So I have a question now. If it's gonna bounce, I'm gonna give the full charge. Look at a couple of times on these. Look at this bottoming tail. There's a bounce happen. We want this to break down. One bounce, second bounce. I don't want this to hold again. My second target is close to 201. It may go below. In fact, 94. It can go even 94 if it's gonna fail here. But the last thing I wanted to see is the hold. See here, this holding this, because there's a couple of times the bounce happened previously as well. But on the book map, I don't see any order. Really good. AES is coming down as well. Come on, fail. Really, come on, a little bit more. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on, a little bit more. I think I'm almost there. It's just the bounce from 205. I want to go towards the 200. Come on. Come on, don't want bounce. This bounce is not good. Come on, it bounced exactly the same spot, which can easily squeeze up again. Come on. This bounce turning me red on this trade after the first partial. It's holding it nice. I'm gonna just give another 30 seconds more to see what it does. Doesn't look good at all. Exactly, the bounce is exactly at the same level, which has bounced 3 bounces as well. Alright, I'm gonna stop out on this trade. I think it's not going in the direction. It's really holding exactly the same level which I was expecting. After the first partial, right, I'm out. I'm out. Right, so it's definitely look at this double bottom exactly where it was bouncing. I was telling that it could be a bounce play here, and that exactly it doesn't even want to go to 200. It's so strong here. It doesn't even going to go that side. So definitely stop out. Overall, slow day. The second trade turned to me the another stop loss of $240, and then the other account I have 820, so almost $600 profit for the day. I will just take it. I don't want to take any more trade because it's just maybe another breakout, push, and then fail. Who knows what's gonna be next coming in? Look at the ES breakout.
Yeah, one 5 minute candle or two minute candles took
Yeah,
all the
because
weekend.
it's not possible. See, look at this. This because we see there is a buyers, hidden buyers here, and it exactly happened. So, and that's why you see those who shorted it, they quickly covered it up. And at the time, I was chatting on another stream. Otherwise, I would have stopped out at 22 to 30. So, so I basically had the partial and then the second trade. So maybe add another trade as well. So we had the, this is a magic. So we call out three trades, and I had the one losing, two losing, and one profitable trade. But you can see the profit. We are still in the green zone. So that is really important. That how you manage your risk.
Looks like this is a reversal.
Oh, here you go. Oh, here you go. It's a failed breakdown.
Yeah.
I was chatting and it's okay. I think if it's gonna fail, we're gonna take it here. I will go one more time here. It's 10:51. Let's see, but it needs to break down the previous. Here you go. I'm short. It just dropped below the previous low, which was holding it, and it just held it again. But I'm gonna tightly monitor this. I don't want this to hold 23. It's exactly retested 23,200 here. Another 13 seconds. This sudden sell order came in before the London close. I think it's bouncing again. It's a really bearish candle here. But it's still above those prior lows. I want this to come below 23,210. Okay, good. It's coming. Come on. I want this to come below 23,210. Here you go. It came here. Very nice. Turn green this trade. I want this to break 23,200. I see some big orders sitting in on the book map on 23,200. Here you go. Coming down. Come on. Break. Break. Come on. Come on. Break. I'm going to put the hard stop here on the break even if it bounce again because it's holding it again the same level. Okay. It's breaking down. Come on. I want the 200 to break down. Come on. Okay. It's bouncing again. This 200 level is the key. It's holding it. I'm going to see if it's going to break 200 level. Okay, so again it's holding it. So I'm not interested in, let's see if it's going to break down under 200, I'm going to go short. Watch. It's really holding it. Let's look at here. If it, this 200 is a key level, it's bouncing again and again. Let's see how this 5 minutes end is almost 30 seconds left. Okay, another 15 seconds left. That drop was, I think, is just the maybe fake out drop or something like that to trap those who went long. Suddenly they dumped, they bring it down. Now the question is whether they want to go short or not. I think this is an important candle. If it's going to fail here, I'm going to go short under 200, or it could be easily fake out. It's gonna maybe this time gonna trap the longs, or should I trap the shorts the way it trapped the long first. So if you look at it, what they did, they basically trapped short, then they trap long, and now they're trapping what? Let's see. Because two traps were already happened. So if you look at it, the trap, well, first one is we shorted it. Those who didn't stop out over the highs went, they must have stopped out. They maybe flipped their position and they suddenly dumped. Now, again, some people went short here. Now we need to see that is this a real short or is it another trap? It seems to me there's another trap. Market is just consolidating. Watch. I really wanted to see if it's gonna go under this level 23195. Look at this, every time it's coming, it's bouncing, even though there is no passive order setting. Uh, Still watching it. See, ES is weak, but NQ is weaker. But I want NQ to drop a little bit 63.35 to just to confirm that they both want to come down. Right now, there is the showing that they wanted to come down, but they're still holding it. So it's just getting a little risky uh, if it's not doesn't gonna drop here. ES is just keep holding it. And we already 11 o'clock. We already called three trades. You know, so I'm not really. I don't know. This and ES is really strong at this point. It's basically trying to hold everything together. I think it was a trap day, so it trapped first the short, then trapped long, then again trapped short now. Those who have shorted now, they might have got squeezed again. Yeah, I think so. It's going back up now. And ES is already reclaimed. NQ is reclaiming now with the ES. It was just a trap. If this is a real deal, NQ needs to come below 23,200 and ES has to come below 63,330. Otherwise, it could be just a churn. Here you go. I think another leg coming up. It was just trap. It was just a trap. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a perfect idea not to play with this because it's just as I said that this is I don't think this is a reversal pattern. This is a consolidation pattern, and uh, this is no way going long and short unless you see multiple more consolidation here. So definitely we should not take it. I will just call it a day. uh, Over $600 profit. It's small day. Green is green. I do not force anymore.
Yeah, let's call it a day because otherwise we'll be losing
Yeah,
money
because
maybe.
yeah, and then
Right?
and as I said, even before it happens, right? If you recall, at the time of the 10:25, and then
Yeah.
I say, you know what, this is no way for me to look like is a reversal pattern. Is a consolidation. It can only reverse if we go below these levels. But the way it's consolidating is not the fast mover. So now look at the, again. Look at the ES. Let's see what it does. Now ES and Q both are coming down at the same time. Just watch. If it's gonna fail here, it could be 7 o'clock. London closed. London closed. Let's see. Another trap. Yeah, it's another trap. Here you go. Another trap. Another trap. Oh, I still have the same flat. No, no, they're not dumping. They're just pretending to dump. So then those who chase the candles, they come and they chase it and then they lift it again. All right, so I will do the announcement I was doing before. We did a lot of changes, and there a lot of changes are coming in for our community. Um, and let me just go and show you. If you go to the smarttraders.com, we are working on our new website as well. But if you see here, if you go to the website and you go to the uh, daily report, we added a section which is called our trade alerts. Whatever I call the trade, it's going to be logged here. So you can see the over the time, the profitability on those trades. And then you can also do the back testing. And then second thing, if you go into the buy membership, right now I'm giving the additional foundational offer and I'm going to change as we grow our community. So this would be a short window for you guys to subscribe. What is includes here is that live trading chat room, pre-market analysis, game plans, all the alerts, strategy deep dive. What we'll do, in addition, what we used to do is the Monday you're going to have a live onboarding. Then on the Tuesday you would have the beginner strategy session live. It's not pre-recorded. And then this is already happening, and you can all attend. And this is the advanced class where we're going to do more advanced market contact and strategy. And then on Sunday we're going to do a deep dive to the weekly recap and analyze the week ahead. So a lot of live discussions for you to learn and improve. And this is just for now. But slowly, as we grow our community, this price is going to go away, and it's going to be more than what you see right now here. So if you're interested in, come and join. You're gonna get the early access, and yeah, and I'm working on the background, a lot of different things and courses as well. So it's definitely gonna help you out to be a better trader. Any question, guys? All right.
So I have to
Also,
leave
I'm
shop.
stepping out as well, and I'm gonna go for a walk, and I'm gonna close the stream. Thank you very much, guys.